Good morning, all of you. Today, we are going to discuss the steps for writing and simulating VHDL code in Xilinx ISC environment. So, in our video lecture course, we are already discussing about the theoretical part. But now, to have the more understanding of that theoretical part, we must perform some practicals also. So, for your betterment and for your help, I am preparing this video so that you can write your own VHDL code and you can try it out yourself how the output waveforms look like. So this video is all about the writing and simulating VHDL code in Xilinx. So you can install Xilinx on your personal computer or laptop and you can try to perform some of the simple codes or practicals related to VLSI so that you can have the better understanding of the subject. So now this is the procedure or these are the steps that you need to follow to execute any program, any VHDL program. Now the first step is to just install a Xilinx, then double click on it. So you will have the IC Xilinx window on your screen. Then now you have to follow these 13 steps to execute any VHDL code. So first click on the file menu, then select the first option, that is new project, and click on that. So this is the first step. So as we are going to create a new project, so we have to create a new project window. So first select a new project window. Then the second step is we have to name that file. So again, once you selected a new project window, this screen will appear in front of you. So then you have to first write a project name. Then you have to also prefer the project location, that means where you want to save your project, and the level source or the RTL level source is obviously the HDL, hardware description language, because we are using the VHDL, so it is always HDL. So for example, we are taking an example of NOR gate. We want to perform the NOR operation on the A input and B input, and the output will be stored into a Y. So that will discuss how to assign that input output, how to write VHDL code step by step. But for time being, for the example purpose, we are going to discuss how to write and simulate a simple program of NOR gate. So first we have selected a new project, then this window will appear. Then we have to name our project. So I have given here a NOR. Then I have selected a project location, that means in this folder all files related to this project will get stored. Then obviously the language will be HDL. So this is the second step. Now in third step, select options as below. Then once you completed with step number 2, then this window will appear in front of you. Now you have to just select option. So uh, if if you want to execute on any particular hardware, then you can select any family, any FPGA board, right? Or a particular, either you are using CPI or FPGA, depending upon that the different devices and target boards are already mentioned in a Xilinx library, so you can choose accordingly. And if you want to just simply the execute the test bench waveform, and if you want to just simply check a syntax or validity of your program, you need not to bother about this step. So this is the steps 3. Now next step will be step number 4. It just once the step window regarding step 3 will appear in front of you. If you want to choose any particular device that you want to debug your program, then you can go for it, or simply just press next 2 times and then finish it all. Then we will land to a step number 5. Then now this window will appear in front of you. You will have your source file, that means your project source file created with you, then you have to right click on that source file. You have to right click on that source file, then select a new source by clicking on a project in a source window, and then already new source. That means now your project file is created and now you have to add a source into it. So add a new source. So this is the fifth step. Then in sixth step, this window, once you have click on the new source, then this window will appear in front of you. Then here you have to name your entity. So this is all about the naming the entity. As we have already discussed, there are different parts of VHDL code: libraries, entities, architecture, packages, configuration, all that, right? So we have to now name the entity. So here we are naming the entity as a nor underscore c. So this is our entity name and location that we have already discussed. Now in a left side box, as we are programming this into a VHDL module, so you can choose a VHDL module. If you want to program it by using a Verilog, then you have to choose a Verilog module. So depending upon which language you prefer, you have to choose a particular module. So here we are programming using VHDL module, so we are selecting a VHDL module. So this is about the step number 6. So we have first created a new project, then we have created a new source on it, the storage location or the destination location that we have already decided. Now we have given a name to our entity as a nor underscore c, and location it is already predefined. So and we are using the VHDL module. So this is important again. If you want to use the Verilog module, then go for a Verilog module. Option is given in this menu. So this is about step number 6. Now the next step is, now